My correct and wonderful people, how una day? Welcome back to Texas TV. We don't carry another better obengelicious africo come una domat this time around. As information where the kukuma reach us right now be say, wahala dey ever finish you. Problem dey for palace. But thank God say Mommy Tedinekawo has been vindicated as we heard that the great Brazilian seer has Stórm Palace very late this night with 3 bracelets. Kabiyesi was shocked because Kabiyesi at first was scared until we heard that the great Brazilian seer began incantations and consulting the gods and speaking in parables until Kabiyesi confirmed that the message was from the gods. Yes, a lot is going on and Queen Naomi needs to be protected. Prince Tedinekawo needs protection. The triplet needs protection. But this time around we heard that the Brazilian seer has come for the triplets because according to him, he said that there is more attack on the way for the triplets. That the evil eyes is still where they are. So they must be protected. They must wear the bracelets. 3 of them, one for each. Until they make sure say no harm will come to them again before they will remove that bracelet that the Brazilian seer brought into the palace this night. And Kabiyesi was like, what is going on? Who are these people that are planning another attack on my children? What did these children do to them? Now, so Kabiyesi they ask. Children wey never reach, I think they never reach 1 month, and they have suffered more than people wey don't reach 6 to 7 years. Kabiyesi was angry, asking the great Brazilian seer to speak up, that he wants to know who is fighting his children. My correct people, Kabiyesi couldn't believe his ears when the Brazilian seer laughed at him and told him that the people fighting you, the people fighting your wife and your children are not far away from this palace. They are people that are close to you. They are people that are behind you. They are people that are standing by your left and your right. That you can't really trust anybody in this palace. So you can't really trust anybody. The only person you can trust is your wife and yourself. Because everybody will kukumanti around you. Their agenda towards you are not pure. Yes, you can't really say this is the person because tomorrow another person might start again. But just know that all these people, where they plan this attack on you, on your son, on your wife, on your children, they are all close to you. They are all in this palace. My correct people, when this message was given to Kabiyesi, he was in fear. Because we heard that Kabiyesi wanted to reject those beads. Yes, you can't really tell who is who. So Kabiyesi wanted to reject it. But after the Brazilian seer did incantations, Kabiyesi had to go and summon the great Ifa priest to come over. That look at the prophecy the great Brazilian seer has entered palace with. Come and confirm. Come and know whether the prophecy is from the gods. Yes, if it is from the gods, let's know how to tackle it. And my correct people, that said the great Brazilian seer, on hearing that Kabiyesi is summoning them, did not hesitate to come over. Yes, they ran into Kabiyesi immediately. You dey feel me? They ran into Oni and they started doing incantations of their own to know whether the message the great Brazilian seer is giving them is a real message or a fake one. And after so much incantations and deliberation with the gods, we heard that, the great Brazilian seer was telling Kabiyesi the truth, that those bracelets were sent by the gods for him to bring it to Kabiyesi right in the palace and let them use it to protect the children from more harms that are going to come by their way. My correct and wonderful people, abeg and abeg, make una kukuma carry una better ogbongelicious aproko share. Come sit down well, make I yarn una better tori. As e dey sup, as e dey shele for inside Kabiyesi's palace, because right now, wonders dey say e no go kukuma end. The wellers are welling, and they are running up and down looking for a way to destroy Queen Naomi. They have not rested because they've been the thing say that Queen Naomi came into the palace to take over, that Mami Tedenekawo came into the palace to take charge. But they forget that they are the problem. They have refused to allow peace to reign in the palace. All Queen Naomi wanted is peace and harmony, that they can live in peace. But the olori say, Lai, there is nothing like living in peace. That we don't want Queen Naomi, and because of that, they are going extra miles. And some people, they ask, say, all these oloris and people where they attack Mami Tedenekawo, does it mean they don't have children of their own? Because wetin they don't commit for that palace, you don't kukuma too much. You dey feel me? Wetin they don't commit don't kukuma too much. A lot is going on that Kabiyesi needs to take serious action and fight against. But thank God say, all the things that is about to happen to these triplets, the gods try as much as possible to reveal it to the seers. Yes, the great seer Mifa, they get his own message. The Brazilian seer, they get his own message. The Ifa priest, they get his own message. My correct people, like I tell you, Kabiyesi was thrown in fear after confirming that the message the Brazilian seer came into this palace with is the real message from the gods. That truly the gods sent him to offer those bracelets to the triplets. Yes, the gods sent him to give the triplet the bracelet for protection against evil eyes, against enemies of the palace, against enemies of Kabiyesi, against enemies of Queen Naomi. That they get plenty enemies. So, hey, my correct and wonderful people, I beg, make I kukuma greet una. Before we carry this our ogbongelicious aproko, the kukuma move on. Good morning, afternoon, evening to you all according to your time and the time where we take the see this video. Yeah, welcome back to Texas TV, and we are still on the gist about waiting the shell for inside Kabiyesi's palace. My correct and wonderful people, wonders they say it will not end anytime soon. But one thing that is giving us joy is that the gods are now fighting and protecting for their own. Yes, you see these triplets, no harm will come to them, because even before they were born, there were prophecies up and down that the chosen triplets were going to be born in the palace of Ilefe. And not just that, Kabiyesi dreamt about it also, where Tedenekawo was moving around with children. So for the oloris or for any enemies of Kabiyesi or Queen Naomi to buy those triplets, it will be very hard for them. Yes, it will be very hard. But thank God say that the gods are already taking actions, sending the Brazilian seer with bracelets so that the triplets will wear it for protection from evil enemies in the palace. Because according to the Brazilian seer talk, say those triplets that they are Kabiyesi's favor from the gods. That the gods are going to favor Kabiyesi more and more. That Kabiyesi should not make those triplets angry or make their mother angry, unless he wants to experience a misfortune in his life. But if he doesn't want to experience a misfortune in his life, he should treat them fine. Yes, my correct and wonderful people, I beg and I beg, make una just kukuma gather well shook mouth for this matter. Because this Brazilian seer, they want Kabiyesi seriously. In the tell Kabiyesi say Kabiyesi Oba Adeyeye. You see this palace where you dey so, there are some people that needs to vacate. No matter how you want pity them, they must live for the palace to be good. Unless you want to do wetin, you want your triplet to buy. But if you want to serve them and save your wife and save your son, you better start taking action. Start taking action before it is too late, Kabiyesi. My correct people, they say Kabiyesi was dumbfounded. He was speechless. He couldn't believe all the things he is hearing this night. You dey feel me? He couldn't believe the things going on, but we heard that Kabiyesi has vowed to protect those triplets with everything in him to make sure they are fine and good. And we heard Kabiyesi also accepted those bracelets for the triplets, and very soon after the incantations and the charms that will spill on the bracelets is being done, they will wear it for protection from evil eyes and enemies of the palace. My correct and wonderful people, I beg make una kukuma gather well chook mouth for this case. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected. And most importantly, bear in mind that all are alleged information that we gather from the walls of social media. We do not stay or live in the palace to tell you guys exactly what is going on there. Bye. Stay tuned for more updates. Will be dropping back to back over waiting the shele for inside Kabiyesi's palace allegedly.